and go to work.
Hey, MP. It's your world. We just live in it.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. OK Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Julius Randle.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Dillingham in at the point guard. And for the Thunder, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with MP. And it's Dort in at the small forward position. MP is not taking these conference matchups lightly. He doesn't want to just be the best and make it into the All-Star game. He has made it known he wants to be the guy.
MP is a remarkable talent, and he's proven that time and time again against big-time conference foes. When MP needs to shift into overdrive, he's got that in the tank, which has been really impressive to watch. It's that sixth gear that makes him nearly unstoppable.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting. There's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. MP sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. MP kicks to Dort. Here's MP. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. For Minnesota, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Randle. Back to Edwards. Edwards with the stop.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. The first thing coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time defensive player of the year. Worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. French center still with a massive effect on the game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. So it's the Thunder now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Outside Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Randle outside. Pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on MP. Here's Edwards. Rebound by Williams.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
You see the court awareness from Holmgren. Nice job spotting the open man.
And here's Edwards. Shoots from 14. Basket counts. Edwards got 9 points.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Free throw, no good for MP.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The shot by Williams, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Edwards. Boy, he was something else against Utah. MP against McDaniel. It's Williams, high post. Still without a basket. Williams, a screen on McDaniel. MP passes to Williams. Randall with the block.
When Randall is engaged defensively, he can make some spectacular plays and really brings an intimidation factor to the game.
Here's Dillingham. His last outing, he had 18 points. McDaniels gets a wide open look. No good on the 3. And they're trailing by 3. On the wing, MP. He's defended by Randall. Williams, that's good.
Nice possession. Indeed, giving him a great look there.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here's Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on MP.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And some changes. Hartenstein's checked in for Jalen Williams. Shepard comes in for Dort. And MP subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Olenek, he's checked in for Gobert. Kevin Love comes in for Randall. McDaniels, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Shake Milton in for Dillingham. Now, here's Milton. Nothing on the board. Down low. And Olenek kicks to Milton. Fades. The Thunder pull it in. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. Wallace outside. Now MP. Screen by Hartenstein. MP passes to Hartenstein. A shot missing. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Well, their defense was incredible, wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. MP out there with Wallace, and it's Shepard in at the 3 slot. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Pass to Williams, takes a 3, trains it from beyond the arc.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Hartenstein with the screen on Williams. MP, no good. Timberwolves leading by 4. Williams attacking. And the slam by Williams.
A fantastic distributor at his position. Olynyk is all about doing what's best for the team.
MP. Right through contact. MP.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Milton. Scoreless thus far. To the inside. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Love. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Now, Milton. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Love, no luck.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
We've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. In for Oklahoma City. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Timberwolves, they're locked in again at that 3rd spot. Not a bad place to be.
And I look at Oklahoma City. They proved the projections right. They are a dominant club, and they're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Nuggets put on a show. He dropped in 36 points and he hit some big shots behind the arc, making an impact from deep. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Milton with it. Still scoreless. Now here's McDaniel. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Holmgren dishes to MP. MP gets Expected to drop right over the defense.
The motor of MP. This guy loves to win, loves to compete.
Pass to McDaniels. Fires away from outside. From beyond the arc and then some. McDaniels got his second bucket of the night.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Wallace kicks to Holmgren. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Now that's got to excite Holmgren's fans. If he keeps improving his handles, watch out.
Wallace against Milton. Olynyk sets a screen for McDaniel. Olynyk high post. Here's Milton. A three-pointer off the mark. And so NB will bring it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 2. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
Yeah. It's a great finish!
That's a young, creative mind right there. NP doing the work.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. For Minnesota, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Checked in for Hartenstein, and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Cathy. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Edwards in for McDaniel. Hilton the pass to Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
MP outside. Inside, Olynyk with the steal. And here is Milton. He has yet to score. It's Edwards on the wing. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Now it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
This strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Here's Holmgren. 14 points from him the last game against Denver.
And how about the block shots, guys? I mean, just overpowering on the defensive side. Really, he was the intimidator.
And Olynyk kicks to Edwards. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
They grab their own miss. Shot to stop the run, and there's the bucket as Williams finishes it off. Williams has got his third bucket of the night.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Olynyk with the steal. Williams with the ball. Now defended by MP. Here's Edwards. Edwards with another miss. Under trailing by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to MP. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. Second, the Thunder.
You know, when you make a mistake against this team, they make you pay. I mean, because they convert those turnovers into fast break points, and that really can be demoralizing.
Hartenstein's checked in for Holmgren. And then for Minnesota, Randall's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. McDaniels comes in for Vince Williams. And Dillingham subbed in for Shake Milton. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Knocked loose. Randall down low. He's guarded by Williams. Snatched up. Outside Edwards. A three-pointer is right on target. Edwards has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to MP.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Minnesota leading by 3. Randall dishes to Edwards. A 3. Rebound by Wallace. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
McDaniels gets to Randall. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point land, Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 45% in quarter number 2. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's MP. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And that's 21 points for MP. Minnesota in the lead. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Edwards. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Edwards got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
The 3 from MP. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Yeah, and it seems like he's getting more comfortable with each bucket.
Outside Edwards.
Edwards with another miss.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP. Here's Randall. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Randall's got 9. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Timberwolves ahead, up 3. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
Okay, fellas, thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Here's Dillingham. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Edwards on the wing. He is joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Dillingham in at point guard. Thunder trailing by 3. And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels, possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked out, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Minnesota shooting 43% for the game. Pass to Edwards for the 3. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Williams, and the layup is good. Williams has got the lead up to 3 now for the Thunder.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And the basket by Edwards.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true 3-level scorer.
Holmgren in the post. Gobert on him. And Randle has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Puts one up from 19. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. OMP staying with it through the contact.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to McDaniels. Randle with the ball. He's guarded by Williams. Clock at 6. Dillingham wide open, and he fires on the 3 off target.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the 3rd quarter.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates is such an asset.
And you mentioned it, he's the 2nd best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Edwards against MP. Beyond the arc. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Edwards.
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring numbers. That's what you ask of your star.
Dort finds Williams. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Williams has got the lead back up to 5 now for the Thunder. Now Dillingham. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Edwards working it over. Clock at 4. And that one, good. Edwards got 30.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and there's another one for the Thunder.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by MP. To the middle, here's Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. McDaniels with the ball. He's got 5. And go outside. 5 on the clock. Over Williams. Pass to Dillingham. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder leading by 5. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Gobert with the ball.
So good at finding these rejections. Gobert has all the physical tools and razor-sharp reflexes as a defender.
MP, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Williams with the steal. Pass to MP. MP attacking the open floor. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
A developing part of McDaniel's game that could elevate him to the next level.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Assisting on the play is Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on George. Now Dillingham, 6 on the shot clock. From past the arc. And it's MV with the rebound.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Shepard comes in for George. And MP subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Shepard. No scoring in this one. Holmgren dishes to MP. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Hartenstein finds Wallace. Hits it from three-point range. And the Thunder lead by 11.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Here's Milton. The shot's good. He's got his first points in this one.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Shoots the three, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for me.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Shepard out there with Williams. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Wallace. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Shepard, that's good.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Milton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Timberwolves trail by 13. Now, here's Milton. Outside Williams. Love outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the rejection by Love.
Known primarily for his offense and rebounding, Love has the anticipation skills to make plays at the defensive end.
First team foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Will. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Topic just checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Thunder leading by 12. MP passes to Wallace. From 7, over Milton. That's good from Wallace on the assist by MP.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here is Milton. There's Miller with the 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Out to the wing. Here's Topic. Defended by Milton. Topic no good. Timberwolves trail by 14. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Thunder on D. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And it's Miller, it's off the key. Back to Milton. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Back to Williams. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
On the wing, Williams. Now, Milton. There's a screen. A 3. Rebound by Williams.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And there's the bucket from MP.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Milton looking around. Miller inside. Ball is covering. Miller kicks to Love. Miller dishes to Love. Miller the pass to Love. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little bump to the paint. Good D by Love. Timberwolves trail by 15. This one for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's inside. Williams in the post, working on Love. Shot's good by Topic.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Minnesota's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Hartenstein against Olynyk. Milton with it from deep. Thunder with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Hartenstein. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Milton. Here's Olynyk. The end to drought. Buries the long-range jumper.
We've seen Olynyk do this for over a decade. Stretch the floor with his shooting.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Dort comes in for Cason Wallace. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Topic.
Yeah, and unlike a lot of other young players, MP has shown he's comfortable working in the mid-range.
Now Dillingham. Randall outside. Gobert with a screen for Randall. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. And here's MP for 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night.
After draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Dillingham. They get the rebound, and they get it back. Randall against Williams. Randall outside. And another shot. Yep, that one goes. Randall's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Holmgren with a screen on Randall. A shot by Williams, no good. Timberwolves trail by 16. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the NBA coach has made sure franchises can't sell their future via draft picks in a trade. What do you think of that?
I think it was probably a good idea because, you know, all of us, coaches, maybe even more than GMs, but organizations get to a point that you want to win so badly in the present that you're willing to just sacrifice the future, and that's...
Oh, what a quick move inside!
That is incredible. Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
To the middle. Holmgren in the post. Defended by Gobert. Misses the one-handed jam. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Carries it from three-point range. Randall's got 23 points.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
The Thunder lead by 11. Over in the corner, Dort. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Dillingham with it. Here's Randall. The shot, no good. Nice D from Williams. Oklahoma City shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. A with the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
It's good from long range.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Thunder.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And in a three-game season series, they take the first two, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Outside Edwards. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Edwards got 35. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Williams. Now MP. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And stolen by Dillingham. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And another three for Minnesota. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's MP. He's guarded closely. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.